Bernie Sanders might run. I like Bernie. Bernie's an interesting guy. Apparently, some folks really want to see a pot-smoking socialist in the White House. We could get a third Obama term after all. Could happen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and welcome to Gimme 5. Now, Obama has a consistent theme. He talks about himself as a socialist, and he talks about himself as being from Kenya. He's done that dating all the way back to at least 2010 in the report that I saw. And I think this is a Washington Post that actually wrote this story and provided the video. This is pretty pathetic. I wish I was a shrink. See, I should have been a lawyer, and I could play one on TV. Playing a shrink is a little more difficult. Not much, but a little more difficult. What possesses a man to keep calling himself a pot-smoking socialist from Kenya if he's not a pot-smoking socialist from Kenya? He was a pot smoker. He is at least a socialist. He wants to keep joking he's from Kenya. You make what you will of it. I'm out. Here he is from 2014.
While we're talking sports, just last month, a wonderful story. An American won the Boston Marathon for the first time in 30 years. Which was inspiring and only fair since a Kenyan has been president for the last 6. Let's face it, Fox, you'll miss me when I'm gone. It will be harder to convince the American people that Hillary was born in Kenya.
Yeah, and it goes on and on and on and dates back further and further and further. Here he is in 2013.
These days I look in the mirror and I have to admit, I'm not the strapping young Muslim socialist that I used to be. Time passes, get a little gray.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, a shrink could really read into this stuff, really read into this stuff. There's got to be something to it. There really has to be something to him, continuing year after year. It's not only at these dinners that he does it. He references it elsewhere. He certainly does. And here we go back to 2012 and 2011.
My name is Barack Obama. My mother was born in Kansas. My father was born in Kenya. And I was born, of course, in Hawaii. As some of you heard, the state of Hawaii released my official long-form birth certificate. Hopefully, this puts all doubts to rest. But just in case there are any lingering questions, tonight, I'm prepared to go a step further. Tonight, for the first time, I am releasing my official birth video.
All right. He won't release his college records. And there's all kinds of questions about that, not just his grades. There are lots of things lots of people would like to see. He was offered $5 million by Donald Trump to his favorite charity or charities to release his college records. Nope, won't do it. Why? Here's more.
Now, I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years. Not even me. But let's take a look.
All right, there was no footage. That's the joke.